What's going on, Jeromes? So the only topic this offseason, besides how's JJ McCarthy looking, is what's the status of the other JJ, Justin freaking Jefferson, and his long-term extension to keep him in purple a long time as he plays out his fifth-year option this year. And, of course, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, general manager of the Vikings, Justin Jefferson, and his representation. Like, things seem close. And Kwesi did say before the start of last season that they were just that close to a long-term deal, but it is what it is. And so far, outside of certain media members trying to stir up the pot a little bit, things have been quiet, things have been cordial, and as we said, when that happens, like things are looking good, right? And O'Connell and Kwesi have talked about wanting to keep Justin Jefferson long term. They're very positive, upbeat. JJ has not made any indication personally at all that he would like to leave or would like a trade. All right, so but the contract remains something that's on the to-do list. Yeah. And also this week, some other receivers got paid. Nico, 3 years, $72 with the Texans. Well-deserved after his monster breakout season last year with CJ Stroud. And also Jaylen Waddle getting paid. 3-year, $84.75 million deal, $76 million guaranteed. That's a big-ass guarantee, man. I love it. So Tyreek, Waddle getting paid. Will they have enough for Tua? Probably not. It's okay. Just move on. Move on. Life will be better. But since everyone is getting paid, that leads to make you think that, hey, Justin Jefferson, his price keeps going up and up and up and up and up. But not really. Not really, because I think what's been established is that obviously Justin Jefferson is going to get the alpha contract of the receivers. And yeah, so some of these other guys are getting paid too, but I don't think it necessarily affects the final number of what's going to be. Because yes, A.J. Brown got paid, the current leader in the clubhouse, averaging $32 million a year in new money, $84 million guaranteed. Amon-Ra just over 30. Again, Amon-Ra at $30.0025 million. I feel like he did that just to be the highest paid receiver for 0.5 seconds. Before AJ got paid. It's funny, man. But also, you got Jaylen Waddle getting paid. You had Devontae Smith getting a contract earlier. You had Nico Collins. Michael Pittman Jr. got his contract. Calvin Ridley signed a massive deal with the Tennessee Titans in free agency. So all those contracts, all that being said, I don't think it necessarily changes what happens with Jefferson, because if Jefferson had signed his deal at the start of the offseason, I still think that it would be roughly where it's going to be. I think we're still looking at $35 million a year with $100 million guaranteed. I think that's where it starts or ends. Now, some of these other deals, maybe it bumps it up like a little bit, but I don't think that there's much changing, right? Because even though the popular sentiment is like, oh, these other guys are getting smaller contracts, so that leads to the floor. I mean, it's a data point, sure, but I mean, Jaylen Waddle getting $28.25 million a year, like I don't think that affects Jefferson getting 35 or 35 and a half. I just really don't. Now, that could certainly change if CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys or Jamar Chase with the Bengals get their contract, because I think both of their deals could be in the neighborhood of what Jefferson could potentially get. Although it doesn't seem like anything is likely. I mean, the Bengals are notoriously cheap, and also they have T. Higgins to worry about, and the Cowboys are just sort of stuck. So I do believe that the Jefferson deal is going to get done. I think that both sides want this thing to happen, and I think they'll get it done before the start of training camp. And I think it will be, like we said, I've been saying this entire time, I think it will be around $35 million per year and about $100 million guaranteed. And I think end of July is when you're going to be looking for that thing to get inked up. But your thoughts are thoughts. Other receivers getting paid. And does that mean that Jefferson's the price of the brick is going up? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.